Hi! Let's take a look at why people's eyes aren't always perfect and different types of optical correction. The eye is like a camera focusing light on a sensor called the retina, and this information is sent to the brain. The eye, unlike a camera, is often out of adjustment and needs some form of optical correction like glasses, contact lenses, or some kind of refractive surgery to focus light on the retina. About 50% of people are emmetropic, meaning they don't need a prescription for distance vision. But stay around to find out why most people may eventually need glasses. This figure does vary between ethnic groups. 75% of people in East Asia are short-sighted compared to 25% in the USA. The condition of needing optical correction to see is known as emmetropia, and there are 5 types of this. Short-sighted, or myopic people generally have eyes that are too big, meaning that light is focused before getting to the retina. Usually, children who are likely to become short-sighted have eyes that grow as they get older until they reach adulthood, when their eyes will stabilize. The progression of short-sightedness in children often can be slowed with special contact or spectacle lenses, by avoiding excessive use of devices and spending more time outside. In recent years there has been an increase in short-sightedness, particularly in the developed world, which is thought to be related to increased levels of close work. Increasing short-sightedness in adults is usually related to eye conditions and even some health issues, and these should be investigated by an eye care professional. Short-sighted people will find the distance blurred and will usually read easily without glasses. Their glasses will be thicker at the edges and thin in the middle, and making things look smaller, and can sometimes be quite thick without special lens materials and designs. Long-sighted or hypermetropic people's eyes are the reverse of short-sighted people in that light does not focus before it gets to the back of the eye. Babies are generally born long-sighted and things correct themselves over the first 2 years of life. Long-sighted children usually become less long-sighted as they grow. Because of the ability of the eye to focus, it can overcome some of the long-sightedness in younger people. However, long-sightedness becomes more noticeable in later life. Long-sighted people will often see better in the distance than for reading, but things may be blurred for both. Long-sighted lenses are thicker in the middle and thinner at the edges and will make things look bigger. As with short-sighted lenses, glasses can be made thinner and lighter. Astigmatism is something that can exist with or without long or short-sightedness. The astigmatic eye is shaped more like an American or rugby football in that it is more curved in one direction than another. The eyes of people with astigmatism need lenses with different powers 90 degrees apart. The direction of these powers is called the axis. The astigmatic part of a lens is called the cylinder or sill because originally it was something like a slice along the length of a cylinder on the back of a spectacle lens. Most people will have some amount of astigmatism, and low amounts alone would probably be ignored. If you are enjoying this video, I would really appreciate it if you could find the time to subscribe to my channel so that you can be kept up to date with my latest videos. The word presbyopia comes from the Latin for old eyes and is often confused with long-sightedness. The cause of this condition is the hardening of the crystalline lens, which is soft, circled by a muscle, and situated just behind the colored part of the eye, or the iris. When we try to look at our phones, for example, this muscle tightens on the lens and makes it more curved, so making its power stronger and therefore more focused for near vision. As we age, the muscle can't reshape the lens, so focusing on close-up things becomes difficult, usually starting sometime in the 40s and getting worse over the next 15 years or so. This is why most older people have reading glasses for close work even if they don't need glasses for distance. The crystalline lens, also, sometimes becomes cloudy as we get older, which would be called a cataract if it interferes with vision. Long and short-sighted people will also experience presbyopia and may have 2 pairs of glasses or wear bifocals or varifocal lenses to correct this. The final type of optical correction is prisms. Prisms are used to correct a range of conditions from defective muscles that move the eye to neurological disease. There are 6 muscles that move the eye, 4 to move the eye up, down, right and left, and 2 that support the eyes, keeping them straight and preventing rotation. If these muscles are not working properly, people will get eye strain or maybe double vision. Prisms are lenses with the back and front surface at a slight angle to each other. This has the effect of making things appear in a slightly different place. By measuring the amount of misalignment of the eyes, prisms can be incorporated into lenses to realign them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be on the lookout for my next video on this subject.